today I want to take you guys back in time. What's up, guys? Angela here with Raise the Collective, Reiki Master, personal trainer, intuitive, and light worker. My mission is to help awaken as many people as possible. If you're watching this, then you probably have a social media account. You probably know what it's like to have your memories come up on this day, a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And it's kind of mind-blowing when we compare where we were today with where we were yesterday. I was scrolling through my time hop the other day, and this is what I found. I would do anything to be healthy. This is my third time being sick this month. When does it end? Doctor on Tuesday. I'm hoping for an immune system booster shot or something. 11 years ago. So, I used to be sick all the time. At least 3 times a month. I was with a cold, with a flu, in the emergency room, infections, viruses. You name it, I suffered from it. Here I am, all of these years later. After all of these doctors had failed me, right? Because I was constantly sick. No one could seem to hit the nail on the head in regard to what was actually going on with me, right? So in 2015, I was sick, which was the norm for me. I lived my life ill, always. So I was sick, yet again. And I think it was day 10. And I'm laying in bed, and my dear sweet friend Ashley calls me. Ashley Ray, shout out to you, what's up? And she says to me, wow, you really are letting this cold get the best of you. The earth shattered. The third eye opened. And I realized in that moment that she was absolutely correct. My illness that I'd suffered from for all of these years of my life was something as simple as choice. And in that moment, I made the decision to feel better. And I did. The best part about this story is that I have not been sick since then. It's not to say that I haven't had time periods where I haven't felt well, right? Every now and then I go through these things where I'm like, man, I don't feel so good today. Am I getting sick? It's like that that shadow from the past creeps up and is like, hey, you want to be sick? You want to go to the ER? No. Thank you. I do not, and I will not, because I have made the decision to be healthy within my body and within my life. But most importantly, I've made the decision to be healthy within my mind and my energetic field. So, I am here to share that with all of you. I want to let it be known that your suffering is a choice. Drop hateful comments below. I know that that is going to make a lot of people angry. But it's true. Take it or leave it. It is true. I know it because I've lived it. When we are in a toxic state of mind, we create toxins in the body. When we are constantly worried or concerned about our health or our personal well-being, our health and our personal well-being dwindle away, right? We give in to these lower vibrational frequencies that make us sick. It's funny because I've come to find in my reality that illness is a vibrational offering, right? Everything is a vibrational offering. I think we all can agree on that. So I was on the phone with my sister the other day, and she's like, I'm sick. The baby's sick. My husband's sick. And as she's saying this, there's this wave of energy moving through me. And my throat starts to hurt. And my head starts to hurt. I start feeling really tired. And I'm like, maybe I'm getting sick. Does that make any sense? Right? Because bacteria is passed from person to person to person. However, I was feeling sick and I was taking on the symptoms just because of a phone call. Right? This is how energy travels, right? We broadcast frequencies at each other, and then we decide, yes, I'm going to adopt this frequency. Well, I decided, no thanks. I'm not going to adopt that frequency. I'm going to go clear my energy. I'm going to drink some herbal tea, and I'm going to feel better, and that is what I did. That is what I do. Every single time I start to feel something coming on, I clear my field. I trace my meridians. I change my mind. Most important thing you could ever do in this life, other than breathe, is change your mind. Those two things are equally important, right? But in this video, we're talking about the power of the mind. We're talking about perception. How do you perceive yourself to be? Are you healthy? Are you happy? Are you balanced? Does everything always hurt? Do you complain all the time? Are you off balance, right? Because if you're over here, the way to get to here is by changing your mind and connecting to your breath. Because when you decide, I am going to let this go, this ends right now, it's all over. Because you have the authority to do so. That is your birthright, right? It's part of being human, is that we have the beautiful ability to create our own reality. So what is it that you're choosing to create? And to kind of go back to the time hop a little bit, how much have you changed in the past 11 years? Do you see that you were writing 11 years ago, I feel like crap, and then yesterday, I feel like crap, and then today, I feel like crap? Can you see the patterns in your ways of being? Can you shift those patterns? Can you turn them off? I believe that you can, if you're willing to change your mind. If you've been suffering for a long period of time, what's the harm in changing your mind? What's the harm in deciding, I'm going to think about this differently today than I ever have before? What's the harm, right? I encourage you to try it. I encourage you to make a decision to change your mind about the way that you perceive reality, about the way that you perceive your body and yourself, about how it is that you actually get sick, right? Is it stress? Is it passed from person to person? I think it's a little bit of both. But underneath it all, it's energy, right? And we can control energy with our mind. Thoughts are a vibrational frequency. When we have a thought, we give out an offering to the universe. And the universe says, okay, I will bring you that. I will bring you that. I will bring you that. So if you're constantly complaining about your life and you're constantly reiterating in your mind that you don't feel well or that you have this disease, this dis-ease about yourself, the universe is going to keep bringing more and more and more and more and more. Or you can do what I did, and you can change your mind. And you can say, no, I'm not going to live this way anymore. It's over. It's done. Right? I can teach you how to do this. We can talk about these things. You can come in for an energy clearing, or you can come in and take my Reiki Level 1 course. You can learn how to heal yourself with your hands, right? You can learn how to remove all of these debris that we kind of gather when we talk to other people. For those of you who are intuitive, I'm sure you can see the weight coming off of me just by clearing my energy with my hands. You don't even have to use your hands. You can do it with thought alone, right? But with the practice that I teach, Reiki, we use our hands. Our hands are very powerful tools. They're portals, right? They're channels They can help you shift your reality. They can help you shift things that are around you. But again, it all goes back to thought, because if I'm doing this, I can clear my field all day long. I can channel energy into my being all day long. But if my mind says, I am sick, I am sick, I am sick, then there's nothing that I can physically do to change the fact that I am sick. Let's talk about placebo. The placebo effect is when there's a study going on of this medication, right? Take these pills, we're going to see what happens. Does it work? Do these pills correct whatever issue you have, right? Then they also give another group of people a fake pill, a sugar pill, a water pill, whatever the case may be, a placebo. Now, the miraculous thing that happens during these studies is that oftentimes the placebo works just as well as the actual medication. Why is that? Because of the power of the mind. Because that individual has decided, this pill is going to make me better. And it did, because they believed it, because they've convinced themselves that that's the way it is. I'm here to tell you that you can do so without a pill, without a placebo. You can just change your mind, and you can get better, and you can heal. And again, I am here to help you do this. Please, let me help you do this. I love you guys so much. I just wanted to share that with you because it was pretty interesting looking through how much I've grown in my own life and in my own journey. And a lot of you watching these videos I've known for a very long time, and you guys have seen me at my absolute worst. And some of you I've seen at your absolute worst. And some of you have grown, and some of you have not. So, to those of you who have not, I am here. My hand is out. Grab a hold. I'll lift you up off the cliff, and then you can join me. We can walk together through this beautiful journey that we call life. There is happiness, there is joy, there is healing, and it all lives within you. So I am here to help you bring that out so that it can reflect in your reality. I love you guys so, so much. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more. Namaste.